Oh crap, am I live? Didn't mean to be live yet. Oh, I got music going on. What's going on? Okay, too much chaos. As you can tell by the title of the video, I wanted to show some really, really cool shirts. I mean, all of us, you go to a Comic-Con, you go to a toy shop, people like clothing. Duh, if you don't like clothing, you're at a nudist colony. But I don't like being the guy that has the same shirt that's at Walmart or Hot Topic, that's even still a thing. You know, it's a dime a dozen. I want the unique shirts. I want the stuff that really speaks to me, that's just has my brand, has just, you look at it and you go, oh my gosh, I want to wear that. And a company that I've discovered over the years is called teevillain. And folks at teevillain sent me a package here that I'm going to open up momentarily. I'm even wearing, I get a lot of compliments anytime I wear this shirt. It's Legend, you know, Tom Cruise, the Legend movie. One of those instrumental, super scary freaking movies from my childhood. I remember having nightmares of Tim Curry dressed up as the Satan demon. Oh my gosh, I can still think of the nightmares. But for some reason it spoke to me. I love that epic adventure, the Lord of the Rings type feel to it. But enough about that. Check out teevillain. I have the link to their description. There's a Facebook group, there's a website. They have literally hundreds upon hundreds of different designs, and these are top-notch designs from everything. Typically a lot of horror stuff, like Nightmare Before Christmas, Freddy, that kind of stuff. And I'm not a big horror guy by any means. Like, that gives me nightmares in my adult life. But they have other cool... I should have brought all my shirts that I have from them that are upstairs. Who cares about that? Let's just open the package that I've been hanging on to for a little while. Like, I'm not even ready. I don't have a knife in front of me. What kind of operation am I running here? So it is, got the Super 7 or Maddie giant snake mountain behind me. My son and I were playing with it last night. What's up, Bo? And Diary of a Flipper, some people commenting. My son and I, you know, he's 6 years old, and I don't want my kids coming in here going, oh, I can't touch anything. I want them to have fond memories of this. So I got the Snake Mountain down. We were playing with it, and he was just loving it, setting traps, putting people in jail, having his choice of like, I have every single vintage figure there is, and a lot of the new Origin figures as well. I mean, those are special moments, and they'll be special in his mind, because I remember any time I played with my father, whether it was catch, once or twice he played Nintendo with me, regular Super Mario Brothers, and then Contra one time, and that was like crazy important to me, and there wasn't enough of those moments, so I wanted to, hopefully Dad doesn't watch this, I wanted to make plenty of those moments with my own son. All right, so I got this crazy dagger that I'm holding right here. Retro Rebel, my brother in arms, just saw your video about your injury. What's up, man? Yep, I posted, I'm dating this video, obviously, but I blew out my knee a week and a half ago, and they were talking about surgery, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to turn my life upside down. I'm in law enforcement. I have to be in pretty, not tip-top shape, because I'm not, but I can't be hurt. I'm wrestling around with drug-addicted, mental illness people all the time, and if I have a major injury such as a knee, it's unsafe for me. And when they were talking surgery and I was going to be off for all this time, I was really bumming out. But earlier this morning, I went to a follow-up appointment, and they said, nope, no surgery. Looks like you'll be ready. You'll be back in action in probably another month. So that was awesome. All right, let's check out some of these shirts. Oh, what's up, Mr. I always say your name wrong, Zhao. And he's one of my good brothers in arms, south of the border from me. But really passionate collector. Love you, buddy. I forget that that's your your moniker on YouTube. How do you pronounce that? Tuga. Let's see this first shirt. I haven't seen this. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this design before. Never ending story. And if you don't know my past, I was on Comic Book Men a number of years ago, Selfie Stick Ming episode. If you type in Justice Cury, Never Ending Story on YouTube, you'll see that episode where I sell some Never Ending Story Mexican bootleg items. But I love it, love it, love it. And this is probably backwards on your screen, but it says Never Stop Dreaming. And it has Falcor and then Gamork, which is the that big dog wolf. This is my new favorite shirt, man. Is it my size? Medium. Oh. And I've been putting on some let's call it COVID weight, and that's another part I was bumming out with my ankle, because I'm like, much like everyone struggles with weight, or most people are trying to take weight off, and I'm no different. Like, I've used to be 220 pounds. When I stopped drinking alcohol, I've been sober 7 years now, and then created a much healthier addiction. But most of my weight fell off, but I still fluctuate, and I'll go up because I'll be eating poorly. And I was fitting in mediums last summer, not so much now. So this will give me a reason to continually work out, or at least watch what I'm eating. All right, next shirt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. Oh, welcome to the jungle. Again, I'm sorry, guys, it's inverted. I don't know how to do that. Switch it back. But that is freaking sweet with Predator. Welcome to the jungle. Arnold, that's down there as well. And then it has the words. Let's see. Ugh, my eyes are. You lose it here. You're in a world of hurt. Nice. This is a freaking sweet shirt, man. Again, Teevillain. Someone in the comments. I won't just say someone. Let me tell you who your name is. No, I can't find it. Oh, Eric Wagner says, I want a Justice shirt. There are Justice Cury shirts. I'm going to plug another one of my good friends, Motu Joe, has a t-shirt company as well. And he made a special Justice Cury shirt available on his website. And I'm going to put that link in the description as well. He doesn't make a dime off of them, and I don't make any money off of the shirts either. All the proceeds, I told him, I said, all the proceeds that you make from selling these shirts online, you give it to charity, and he does. So if you want a Justice Cury shirt of me riding Battle Cat dressed as Lowlight, then you can get one of those too. Next Teevillain shirt. I'm so bummed out that everything's backwards, but use your imaginations and read backwards. Buffalo Bill's body lotion. Oh my gosh. And if you don't know what this is referencing, stop the stream, stop watching me right now, turn on Silence of the Lamb, Anthony Hopkins, Jodie Foster with Buffalo Bill, and oh my gosh, it's an iconic movie. Everyone knows what that is. Piece of pop culture. But Buffalo Bill, one of the serial killers, putting the lotion in the basket, saying it puts the lotion on the skin, and that's a cool shirt. I'm sure when I wear that to Comic-Con, and most of the time when I wear these shirts out to toy shows and stuff, people are always commenting on my shirts like, man, that freaking shirt's awesome. Where do you get it? Most of my shirts come from Teevillain. All right, let's check out the next one. Where is... I even have a... Sorry, guys, I get distracted. I'm like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, I have not seen this design yet. Iron Maul. And I got a big... I got a fellow law enforcement officer that's a huge Iron Maiden death metal type music fan. He might like this, but I don't want to give it away. Maybe I will. That's cool. And he likes Star Wars as well. Iron Maul. That's awesome. Man, I didn't know he was going to... I thought I was going to get like 2 shirts in here. I got a freaking collection of. Oh, all right. I'm gonna save that shirt for last. I only know that from Joe Dirt. Oh yeah, Joe Dirt. Retro Rebel, you need to watch Silence of the Lambs. They probably mentioned it in Joe Dirt. It's been too long since I watched the movie, so I don't recall exactly. But yeah. That's horrible. I can't even show you guys this. All right, if there's any kids watching, cover their eyes. Earmuffs time. This is inappropriate, but it's freaking funny. And unfortunately, most of the funny things are inappropriate. So let's check this out. It's coming right, the image, brother. It's not flipped. Oh, thank you. When I look on my screen, because I'm looking at a camera, but I can see a screen as well, just to make sure I'm in focus. It's inverted on my screen, but I guess at home, I'll just shut up now and show you shirts. Stop talking, Justice. Just show. Again, another Silence of the Lambs. Buffalo Bill was put the lotion on, and he had that famous scene where he tucked his male member behind him, and he like wears people's skin because he's a psychotic serial killer. But Buffalo Bill, oh my gosh, that is disturbing and hilarious at the same time. I don't know if I get the reference of this stuff. Someone put in the comments, "What is this? Just random stained glass?" Oh, it's from the Led Zeppelin. Is that the album? Is that the famous ripoff that they're doing? Not ripoff, but you know what I'm saying. Is this from Led Zeppelin? Gosh, that's the problem with live videos. I can't edit it out. I'm gonna look like an idiot because I have to just come up with the top of my head, and sometimes I get brain farts and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's, well, maybe someone else can say it. We're super glad to know that you're doing better. No needs for surgery. Yes, thank you, Plastic Universe. Check out Plastic Universe as well. They got a great website, or sorry, YouTube and Facebook group, and Plastic Chats, A+. Sorry, I understand it. Where can I buy your shirt? Eric Wagner, I'll put a link later after I end this live video. I'll put in the description a link of where you can get my Justice Cury shirt. Last but not least, this one I specifically asked for. I went through their website and I went, this one's freaking, I love Boba Fett. And if you're a dude, white, let me just stop talking again. If you're a dude, you're gonna love this shirt as well. Again, probably inappropriate. I can't wear this around my kids. Yes, I am a fallible human. I'm a Christian. I love the Lord Jesus. I'm not perfect. I have many other crutches in life. And unfortunately, I'm just going to stop talking again. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Boba, what's her name? Boba Fett. Oh, beautiful. With her. So, teevillain, check them out. I get off on tangents and I go, what? Why am I saying this? These people are going to be judging me at home. But that's the beauty of with my YouTube videos, my Facebook. If you don't follow me on Facebook, don't send me a friend request because I'm getting to the max. Hit the follow button because I do a lot of other behind the scenes selling my toys, what have you. A lot of really cool content on there, sharing personal stuff with my family. But I'm not perfect. I screw up all the time. I am sinful just like all of you. Yes. Shirt should have said Boba Fett. Meow. Be a Patreon. Yes. I don't plug my Patreon that often anymore. Tugga, Motu, Jow, my buddy there, fellow law enforcement officer, is one of my Patreons. And I really appreciate it because I do all of these videos for free. All of the hundreds, probably now thousands of hours of content that you guys watch. Watch every single other YouTuber. You always have ads on them. You know why? Because they get paid. And not to throw any stones, I'm not holier than thou. I just, in the beginning of the, in my YouTube thing 3-4 years ago, I said, I don't want guys thinking I'm doing this for money. I'm doing it for the love of freaking toys and sharing my adventure. And it's fun for me to kind of chit chat. Instead of opening this package alone, with my audience as Riggs here, my cat. I get to open it and interact and talk with all you guys. And I get to help a buddy out that owns a really cool company called teevillain, because chances are maybe one of you guys will go, ooh, I like that shirt. I want to have that. And then you can wear this freaking awesome shirt. And when you go into your grocery store, someone's going to go, wow, that shirt's awesome. And they're going to go, do you like Boba Fett? And you're going to go, yeah, I like Boba Fett. And then you're going to have a conversation. Side story. Oh, I love tangents. I love tangents. I go to a toy show, and I walk around. I am freaking. If you ever see me at a toy shop or a convention or whatnot, sorry if I'm short with you, but I am hunting mode. I mean, there's thousands of toys, so I'm walking around, quick scanning, constantly looking, and people are, hey, Justice Cury, they want to talk, and I'll talk for a second, but I'm off to the next thing. Well, I was wearing a Snake Eyes shirt, and I walked past a booth, and the booth was full of like RC cars and stuff I have no interest. The guy's probably in his late 40s. So he sees my shirt and he says, hey, you like the junky, the smaller G.I. Joes? I'm like, yes, I like G.I. Joe. He's like, well, you know, I like the original, the 12-inch G.I. Joes from the 60s and 70s. And he's like, you like the junky ones. You know, that was after my time, the 80s and 90s ones. And I'm like, well, that's my jam. He's like, well, yeah, I might have something you're interested in. And I'm like, oh, really? And he freaking goes under his booth. He's like, yeah, I don't know where I picked these up a while back. And he pulls out a mint on card. First, he pulls out an accessory pack, a G.I. Joe accessory pack. It's neat. It's on card, but it's not super highly desirable, maybe 30, 40 bucks, whatever. And then the next one, he pulls out an 83 Zap G.I. Joe, mint on card. And he thought it was garbage, because in his mind, that wasn't his collecting hobby focus, what have you. And he's like, I don't even want this thing, you know. I go, how much do you want to pay? And he gave me a good price. And I'm like, whoop, here's your money. And it was because of the shirt I was wearing. Also, shirts, I remember seeing one of my good friends now, Jason Wershak. I can't even say his last name because it has like 85 freaking letters. I met him at a toy shop because he was wearing a Muscle Man shirt. And I love Muscle Man. And I commented, I'm like, hey, I like your shirt. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And we started talking. And then we exchanged contacts like we were in second grade. You know, you want to be my friend? Sure, I'll be your friend. And we're freaking good friends now. I have many. He's the one that almost broke my neck. If you watched my Muscle Man video where he was dressed up as a wrestling character and did a back thing, it flipped me on the trampoline and I crushed my skull on his knee. Serious, I almost died. But I met him because of a shirt. So that's the importance. That's why this kind of brands you of what you're into, and you find other people that are into the same thing. I don't care about Harley Davidson, but if you like them, chances are you're probably going to be freaking wearing leather and Harley Davidson stuff. Another man's treasure. Yes, that shirt almost killed me. Fish Tropic says that Muscle Man shirt almost killed me. Tangent King. I am the Tangent King. I like to get off on many tangents. I don't script any of these videos. Again, I don't make a dime off these videos. I do it just because I like talking with you. It's almost therapeutic for me. And especially with my children are in the videos, I love seeing that. I can watch a video from 4 years ago, and you know a 6-year-old changes a lot. When he was 2 years old in some of my videos, and I'm looking at him like almost tearing up because I get to hear his voice and how he was. And instead of, you know, the birthday party traditional videos that everyone takes, I have him walk and talk, hey, buddy, what are you doing? And showing those moments. They're special. They are. Are you Corey Gunn says, are you going to talk about boobs and eye patches? But you have a Boba Fett shirt like that. No comment. What he's talking about, because he follows me and is probably a friend of me on Facebook, is there is an up-and-comer YouTuber that has some deep cleavage, and she has an eye patch. I don't know her name. I'm sure freaking everyone watching right now is one of her subscribers, but that's okay. I'm not jealous. But I got off on a tangent in a post and was like, seriously, guys, she has 5,000 followers in 2 weeks because she's posting modern toys and has an eye patch and a boobs. And it took me freaking a year to do that. That was my only jealousy. But I get it. It goes along the lines of sex sells, guys. Sex sells. Advertising does it. People use it. It's a part of life. I know jealousy doesn't look good on me. That's fine. You would be twice as cool with eye patch, with 2 eye patches. Justice Cury blind toy review. Eye patch threat. I can't say that. Tell the Star Wars helmet story. I wonder if I. All right, I'm not allowed to show this photograph. 15 years from now. All right, someone set a timer. There's a lot of you guys watching right now. In 15 years, when this other guy retires, maybe I can show the photograph. But right now, he has a professional career, and that could embarrass his professional career. So the story that, who's asking that again? Christopher Kelly is mentioning about the Boba Fett helmet. I was at work, and there were about 3 dudes staying at my house because there was a toy show the next day, and they're from out of town, and they didn't want to drive several hours in the morning, so they asked if they could crash at my place, and I'm good friends with them. It's not like they're strangers crashing. So my friends spent the night. I get out of work at 11 p.m. That's when I was on afternoons, and they're all down in this very toy room. And they're watching and goofing off, whatever. They rearranged some things to be silly. And they said, hey, let's all take a selfie. Justice, will you put the Boba Fett helmet on? And I have a Boba Fett helmet's in the other room. And I put it on, and they're freaking laughing. They're cracking up. And we take a picture, and I'm in the middle, and they're freaking dying, but I have no idea because I'm not in on the joke. And I'm like, well, why are they laughing? We take a picture, whatever. Send it. I think nothing of it. The very next day, they go to the toy show. I go. Later in the day, I get an alert on my phone, and I'm like, what the heck? And that professional friend, Travis, sent a photograph to me, and he is stark butt naked, sitting, I have to disinfect this darn chair, with the Boba Fett helmet on his spot right here, naked from head to toe, and they wanted me to put the Boba Fett helmet. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. Christopher, why did you make me tell you? Now I'm going to lose half my subscribers from that ridiculous story, but that's what friends do. We're insane. We're crazy. I don't want to be normal. Normal is so freaking boring. I talk to some of my neighbors, or, how's the weather? Let's talk about COVID. Let's talk about ridiculous stuff. I like to have fun. I like to talk about deeper issues. I like to talk about my faith, toys, what have you. And playing practical jokes. I am known as the jokester at my law enforcement police department. I've gotten called in and in trouble multiple times for some jokes that have gotten too far out of hand. That one's good. He got me really, really good. And the helmet story is proof your friends love you. Collectors, I'll admit the eye patch thumbnail got me to click after watching a few of her videos. She seems really cool and down to earth. In the end, work with what you got, gamer bud. You're right. She's probably a cool chick, Miss Eye Patch, and hopefully, she's going to surpass me easily, and that's fine. It's not a competition, but it is. There is a competitiveness. And even when I started my YouTube videos, I said, I don't care if 10 people watch me. I didn't know I was going to grow. And some people grow less, some people grow more for a variety of reasons. And good for her. We can we can ever get a video about your thoughts on Origins. You're going to be a guest on POTU, or my wife is going to kill me again. Yeah, Corey, I don't know. Typically, I invite myself on Podcasters of the Universe. Check them out. My buddies do a podcast talking about He-Man, and then my wife is going to kill me. If you listen to their podcast, you will be an anti-Justice Cury. They freaking tear me a new one constantly. But a review on Origins, I even have some Origins. I'm not going to do, I like talking about vintage more, and I'm not a huge review guy. But playing with my son yesterday, you know, playing with the Origin figures on Snake Mountain, you can tell how large this freaking thing is, especially at the back. Let's see. Oh, this is an impromptu review. I don't even know why. I didn't even mean to do this video. How far would this thing stretch? Sorry, guys. Let's see what we got. He was loving Skyclone and, you know, doing the spinning function. I taught him how to do that, and then he was just, this became one of his favorite characters. We even got, what's this dude's name from the Muppets? He was one of the big bad guys we love playing with. We got She-Ra down here chilling with Scareglow. You're having all sorts of fun playing with this. But, oops, sorry. I just did a stand instead of me sitting. Let's stand for a little bit. I just did an interview a little while ago with my buddy Rob from Action Figure Adventure. And we had the conversation about our kids and the next generation of playing. And I was telling a story about how my son has all these figures to play with, and he picks Ram Man of all things. Ram Man was his favorite playing with last night. Is that the Super 7 one? Yes. Oh, yeah. That's definitely the Super 7 one, because the vintage one is small in comparison. I prefer the Castle Grayskull, but that's just me. To each their own. I like the Castle Grayskull one, too. It's in there. Castle Grayskull Origins is amazing. I love the Origins line so far. How hard it is to get some of those. Gamer Bud, I ended up picking, again, follow me on Facebook. Don't send me a friend request unless you're already my friend, but follow me. I'm constantly hustling. I buy and sell collections. I picked up a big lot of Origins. I'm dating this video. It's June 7th of 2021. Odds are in 2 months, 3 months, I won't have them anymore. But if you're watching now within the next couple of months, contact me, because I picked up a large lot of Origins, several Scareglows, almost all the figures, and I'll sell them real good price for you. So if you've missed out on some of them, or you want to get into them, I'll send you something for free. Even the He-Man ones that you can pick up at Walmart or Skeletor or whatnot, I'll do better. For the common ones, I'll do better than retail, and I'll include some Justice Cury swag. Look out! I'm supposed to be talking about shirts. Now I'm talking about everything in between. This one, Buffalo Bills, Iron Maiden. Now I got to get physically fit, because the one I love the most is a medium. And now I'm Fatty McCurry over here. I can't even. My wife of all people, she's like, oh, it looks like you're putting on a little pudge in your gut. I'm like, you know, I have weight issues, Liz. Don't be telling me about that. Kidding, of course. Kidding, not really. She really did say that. And then my medium. So now I gotta, let's see how this fits. There's probably a reflection as someone's gonna zoom in, like Gary, my buddy Gary, always seeing what's in the background and commenting. All right, it still fits. You can see this, like, Mr. Belly Man. It's all right, I guess, right? Slimming. Awesome. I'll follow you on Facebook, GamerBud. Awesome. I like Origins for a while now. They're complete. Now I'm completely vintage. Retro Rebel. Any common vintage figures? I have tons. Even He-Man, Skeletor. I don't have the Twistoids and the Scareglows for vintage, but most of the common vintage, I have many multiples, and I will sell them. I'll do better than eBay. Predator shirt has a vintage video game vibe. That it does. Mr. Bellyman. Mr. Bellyman was a character, and I don't want to really do this because one of you jackwagons will take a screenshot and send it to my arch nemesis, and my wife is going to kill me podcast, and they'll make memes of me. Yes, they really do that. But I built up a hard skin from being in law enforcement and having people cuss me out daily. And my friends, they always say if they're not making fun of you, then they don't like you. But I don't want to give them ammo as well. But Mr. Bellyman, taking baths with my kid, now when I do that or take a shower with them, I'll wear underwear. I don't want to scar them. But when they're really, really small, I would... Why am I telling you this? I can't edit this out either. But I would do Mr. Bellyman. And my belly button, I would go like, hey, Justin, what are you doing, Mr. Bellyman? And I would play Mr. Bellyman. And he would, laugh and little baby laugh and whatnot. So we even talk about that now. Like we'll be outside having a squirt gun fight because he loves squirt guns. And I'll be like, don't shoot Mr. Bellyman. You don't want to know that. I wish I had all my vintage figures and play sets. One of my figures I would love to find is the New Adventures Electronic Skeletor Staff. Oh, that's a good one. Motu Joe, my buddy, has that one. That t-shirt needs Mr. Alan Oppenheimer's signature. Funny you should say that. Alan Oppenheimer. Alan Oppenheimer is the voice of many of the He-Man characters, Skeletor for one, but he also voiced Falcor! Yep. I know the white. Let me see if I can tone down that. Oh, yeah. Can I? I'm playing with the little selfie thing. But the Luck Dragon, who's right there, he signed the bottom of it. My buddy Robert Mays at APG Grading Service was sending a bunch of stuff that he had a connection to Alan. I sent this to Robert, and he got the voice of Falcor and of Skeletor and a number of other He-Man characters to sign this. And this was the original one featured on Comic Book Men. The one that you see in the episode is this one. I obviously later got it signed after, spoiler alert, they didn't buy it, thank God. Side story too, with the Comic Book Men story, when I went on the series and with my brother and showed him all the toys and we were negotiating and ultimately the deal fell through. I didn't know when I went to Red Bank, New Jersey, if they were going to buy them or not. And I really didn't want to sell them. And I explained that in my YouTube video, behind the scenes stuff. But I purposely bought a second set of them because I didn't know when the episode was going to air. And I was worried that if I sold it and then millions, because 8 million people saw that episode, I was worried that the price would jump up and then I wouldn't be able to get a set. And I was like, oh, geez. So I had a secondary set at home. I brought one set onto the TV show. They didn't buy it. So what I did was I kept the one that was featured on the TV show, which is in my display cabinet. And then I waited for the episode to air and threw that second set that I had on and put it on eBay. And obviously I was right. The interest jumped on. And the very night that it aired, it sold for a really good buy it now. Yes, Retro Rebel. I was on Comic Book Men. Check out the episode Selfie Stick Ming, maybe season 8, episode 4. But it's in my YouTube. Just type in Comic Book Men, Justice Cury. Hey, Justice, do you have an extra cliff climber? No, I don't have any rare stuff like that. Dang, I need that crackle. I got a cold too. Ugh. All right, I gotta go. I would talk to you forever. It's been a half hour. Oh my God, I gotta pick up my son. You guys distracted me the whole time. I blame you, Joe. All right, love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.